I've been reporting on the inflows in these thematic ETFs, but particularly the clean energy and tech-oriented, for several years now. But in the last few months, they've gone parabolic. I guess my question, particularly on things like clean energy, is, and the stuff you manage is up 50% since the election. What legislation does anybody think is going to happen this year that it's going to justify moving these stocks up 50%? I guess I'm getting a little skeptical just on sheer valuation issues, or am I being silly for asking this kind of question?
No, I mean, it's a great question, and we have to look at it as it's not just regulation. I look at it as there's three different factors that move thematic ETFs forward in general. You have the business environment, how much is being invested in by businesses. You have consumers and how much they're spending on a specific technology or theme. And then you have the regulatory environment and government spending. So if you look at those three different segments, clean tech is really doing pretty well in all three. You do have Biden with a Democrat Senate behind him, which, he's been very focused on a $2 trillion infrastructure plan, which is inclusive of clean tech as well. On the consumer side of things, you see more and more people installing solar panels, buying electric vehicles. Electric vehicle sales were up 70% in China this year alone. And if you look at the business environment, you're seeing that, a lot of what's happening with ESG is not just about investing, it's about changing how companies operate. And one of the things that's doing is companies are becoming, they're thinking about themselves as members of society. How do they impact the environment? How do they impact their customers? How do they impact their employees? So when you have this rise of interest in something like climate change or various social issues, you see companies really putting dollars behind that as well. So I think it's not just a regulatory change. I think it's the confluence of multiple different stakeholders that are pushing clean tech forward right now.